Express yourself. Express yourself.
Hello everybody, it's Mrs. Lee here. It's assembly number... That's right, assembly number 25. Wow, it's very, very chilly in school today, so I've got my hat on and my big coat, and I'm afraid I'm not going to take my coat off just yet because I'm very, very chilly. But I'm going to warm myself up a little bit by jumping around to see what's the time, Mr. Wall. Ooh, the minute hand, that's the long hand. That's right, it's on the 5. We know that if we count in groups of 5, just like we just done, we can get to the 5 and find out how many minutes have been. Do you remember? Each of these increments is worth 5 minutes. So let's count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So what that means, children, is it's 25 minutes past the hour. But what hour? Well, let's look at the hour hand. That's the shorthand. The shorthand is halfway between the 11 and the 12, because soon it will be 11:30. Not quite. Actually, at the moment, it's 25 minutes past 11. 25 minutes past 11. If you want to be really accurate, though, I've been talking for about a minute. So add one more minute on, and that's right. It's actually 26 minutes past 11. 26 minutes past 11 at night. I'm hoping you're snoozing. 26 minutes past 11 in the day. I hope you're up and about, getting ready to do some learning, maybe outside playing, I don't know. Oh, it's a good time to be up and awake though. It's very bright today. Okay. What else is on our board? Our language of the month, Malayalam. And Mrs. Lee is learning lots and lots of new words, isn't she? And trying to pronounce them correctly. Malayalam. So, who can remember? I remember you say namaskaram to say hello. Namaskaram. Can you do that for me? Super work. Right. Hey, our Makaton sign has changed. Oh, this one is one of my favourites. Can you see? You have to cross your hands over your chest. And we are making the sign for... That's right, love. Can you do that for me? Love. And again, love. So you would be able to say to somebody in your home that you love, I love you. That's a really good phrase to say. And sometimes we really need to hear that word love when maybe we're feeling a bit sad. Do you remember we've been talking about how to express ourselves? Because sometimes, especially at the moment when we're all stuck at home and we can't go anywhere, we might feel a little bit sad, we might be feeling a bit angry, and we want to make ourselves a bit happier. And one of the nicest ways, I think, as a grown-up, is to hear the words, I love you. All right? So choose who you're going to say that to. Somebody who maybe does lots and lots of lovely things for you. Right. So we've done our board. Should we have a look in my basket and see what I've got? I've got 2 things to share with you today. I don't know if you saw this on the shout-out assembly. This is from Lily. This is Mrs. Whittam's daughter's creation. And I'm going to show you a video in a moment about how she made this amazing picture. Now, you will need a grown-up to do this picture, all right? And you will need your grown-up's permission, because to make this amazing creation, you are going to need wax crayons and a hairdryer. Oh, she is going to show you how to do that. And I do what I love about this picture is I look at it and I can see so many different things. It makes me think of fireworks. It makes me think of being under the sea. If I just stare up here, in this corner here, one of the little blobs there looks like to me a dancer. Now, it might not look like that to you. You might be looking at his picture thinking, no, Mrs. Lee, I can see, and maybe you can see something here, like an animal jumping through the fields. About using our imagination, isn't it? Now, I am really, really pleased that I've got this beautiful picture, and I want to know how to make one. Find out in a moment. Mrs. Lee is so happy because finally my book arrived I wanted to share with you last week. So I'm going to share it with you now. It's called Beautiful Oops. Okay. Are you ready? Beautiful Oops. Whoops! A torn piece of paper is just the beginning. Oh, look at that nice crocodile. Every spill has lots of possibilities. Bent paper is something to celebrate. A little drip of paint. Let your imagination run wild. A scrap of paper can be fun to play with. Made the nose out of that bit. A smudge and a smear can make magic appear. A stain has potential if you play with its shape. And if you can see that very well, Mrs. Lee's fingers are in the way. Holes in your paper. You look through. Are worth exploring. And if you can see this, a bit tricky. Let's have a look. I don't know if I can show it to you better than that. Have a little look. When you think you have made, oops, a mistake, oops, paper. Think of it as an opportunity to make something beautiful. I love him. He's really nice to touch. Wow, I love that book. I don't know if you've ever done this, but maybe at home getting yourself a piece of paper and just drawing a squiggle on it and giving it to the person next to you and saying, what do you make of that? And seeing if they can try to use the squiggle to make a different object. Quite often we make lots of funny dogs when we do it at our house. Something to do though. So I love that book. And I think that goes really beautifully with Lily's picture. And I'm going to show you that video and I'll be back in.
Hi everyone, hope you're all well. So today we have decided to do some craft. And the reason we decided to do some craft is because it's something we enjoy doing. It actually makes us a bit calm and makes us feel a bit happy. So this week is actually Children's Mental Health Week. So we thought we're looking after our minds. So because we had quite a stressful morning, we had maths and it was quite difficult, me and Lily fell out a little bit. So we decided we're going to do some art because that's what we enjoy doing. It makes us feel good about ourselves and we thought we would share it with you. So Lily's going to do it and I'm going to record it because she knows what to do. Okay, Lils, can you tell everybody what we've got?
So we need a board, a hairdryer, and some crayons. Any colour you like.
Okay, so what do we do now? So the hairdryer is used to make the wax melt. But you have to be really careful with this because you don't want to burn your fingers. So you always make sure that you hold it at the tip and that the hairdryer blows away from your fingers.
So my colour is going to be yellow. So let's put it on.
Oh, make sure that you put something down on the floor to protect it. We've used a bin bag, so these are things that you should be able to find around in your house.
You ready, everyone? Let's get it ready.
And it should start to drip. That's it. Make sure you keep your fingers away. It takes a little while, but once it gets going, it's really quite effective.
Everyone is starting to drip.
Is it dripping?
Yes.
Lean the wax crayon forward, that's it. It's starting to drip.
Isn't that amazing?
Okay, and then you can blow it around. So move that so you can blow it.
It's melting again, everyone. Let's turn it around.
Gonna choose another colour. So blow it around so it moves. So just put it down on the black bag, it's fine. Okay, choose another colour.
Oh! Okay, we're done with that colour. Now it's time for pink, my third favourite colour. Put the pink
Okay,
on.
let's do one
Now,
more colour.
I think we should do green. Little Miss Hoping.
Okay, so that is what we have done so far. We're going to add to it, but I think you've seen enough for now. So I hope you find lots of things to do for yourselves. Take care, bye!
Wow, wasn't that brilliant? Lily made that picture out of wax crayons and a hairdryer, and a grown-up next to her can get very, very hot, so be very, very careful. And I would love to see your pictures on tapestry if you have a go. And I'd really love you to tell me what you can see in your picture using your imagination. Remember, we've got 4 sleeps now until it's shout out assembly. Give your grown-up a nudge to make sure that they've given permission for me to be able to say your name. We are going to finish with our school prayer as we always do. You can close your eyes, you can keep your eyes open, you can put your hands together, you can fold your arms, I don't mind. But what I do want everybody to do is to say the words because they're so important, children. Let me hear you say, help me to do the things I should, to be to others kind and good. In all my work and all my play, to grow more loving every day. Okay, so Mrs. Lee now needs to say, Vindam Kanam. Vindam Kanam, which means goodbye in Malayalam. Vindam Kanam.
Express yourself.